Okay, so this is just a piece of cardboard. You can use anything, like Cheerios box. You can cut the inside, cut it into a square, and paint it. And that's how I'm practicing, so I don't waste stuff. Now this whole design I'm going to try and do with just the pencil, with the tip and the eraser, and a toothpick. So let's see how this goes. I painted yellow. I'm going to use these blues and a teal. It's called Bahama Blue. And then white. Now, I draw my lines on first, at least get the center point. I go on across. I'm going to draw lines all the way, and so we could do a better design. Go across both directions and do your lines all the way down. And then I just kind of eyeball this because, like I said, I'm just practicing yet. If you were going to sell something, you'd need to be more specific with it. Okay, so now I got it into, it's 8 sections there. And I'm going to start with the darkest blue, which I haven't opened yet. Sorry, I didn't open up my paint beforehand. Okay, this color is ultramarine blue. And I'm going to use the eraser tip and make my center dot. I don't know why that's so wavy like that. I think the texture of the paper is off a little bit. Alright, then I'm going to use Bahama Blue, and I'm going to use the toothpick, and I'm going to go around and put a dot on each of the lines that we just drew, as close to that blue center as I can. Okay, and I'm just going to wipe that off. And now I'm going to use the white. And I'm going to use the tip to the pencil, and I'm going to go in between those aqua colored dots that I just made with the white. All the way around. If you got to turn your paper, then turn your paper so you can see it. Okay. I'm going to go with the pencil again and do around with the aqua on top of the aqua with the bigger dot all the way around. just go straight out. Like so. And now I'm going to go with the eraser tip with the dark blue again. Out from the aqua. Like so. Now I'm going to use the pencil tip and do a white dot right in the center of all those blue dots going out, because I'm going to walk the dots around those blue circles. But I always just do a top dot first, like that. And then I'm going to walk these around with the same pencil tip. Just turn it as you need to. Now again, remember, you don't have to have the same amount of dots. Just try and get them evenly spaced and nobody will notice. Okay, now I'm going to walk the dots the other side. It's easier for me to do one than the other. I don't know why, it's just the way it is. Okay. Now I'm going to introduce this new color, Blue Harbor. Which is kind of a medium color blue. And I'm just going to put a dot in the crease of each one of these little divots of white where it goes in. Like that. Now I think we need some more aqua in here because it needs something. So I'm going to use the big eraser and put a dot around these little ones I just did. And bring the aqua out more. One dot kind of got smushied. So if you take your wet Q-tip, like this one, I just kind of dragged it. I'm going to pull that off. You don't have to get the whole thing if you're going to just redot it. You can leave part of it and just dot in the same spot. Like that. Kind of not liking that bright blue, but I'll top dot over it and that'll tame it down. But I'm going to use it and do walking the dots around these because I already have it in there. And so I like to bring the colors out and use them at least a couple of times. And if I decide I don't like that color later, I just top dot over it with something more tame to tone it down. I'm just going to walk the dots. Now, some people just like to do one direction, and it adds a real different look. It's more swirly. I think I'm going to do that. Let's do white and just do like we just did again. So I'm going to just put one on the end and then follow this around again. Sorry for the tapping. I just always tap my utensils, and I normally mute the video so you don't hear all that. Okay. And now I'm going to do the aqua around that. And then we'll do some little things around the edges and call it good. And when I do these swirls like this, I don't usually do much more around it. Okay, let me get that going. Maybe I'll do one more blue, just to bring out the blue again. I know I said I didn't like it, but it's growing on me. Okay, and we went all the way around. Now in the middle I'm going to do some lighter top dots just to tone that down a bit. And then we could do something, let's do big eraser dots in the corners and just add a little detail to the edges. And then let's do that medium tone. I haven't used it very much, just those little dots, so I need to use it some more. I use the pencil, the pointy end, and make just a little dot in from that. And I think I'm going to do a aqua dot with the eraser head again, all the way around. And then I'm going to do more of that medium blue with the pointy end. I'm just going to carry my dots back here just to add more of that color in. And circle that dark one a little bit. Okay. And then I'm going to use the white. I'm just going to put a dot to either side of the blue down here. But either side of the aqua dot, I should say. Just to lighten it a little bit. And then maybe one right on top of the aqua dot. And just have a little corner detail there. Now I'm going to wait for this to dry, and then I'm going to come back and do top dots. So I'll be just a minute. Okay. Now I'll go in and do some top dots. I'm just going to use white, I think, at least for those dark ones. Really dip my end in to get it so it makes a bigger dot. See, I'm really filling the end. And then I think I'm going to use that medium blue and the aqua, just because I haven't used it very much. Really dip the end in. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to call it there. And I go in with my yellow paint and see I need to touch up a little bit. I got some spots here that I got to go touch up. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with it. Now, you could wait for these dots to dry and go in with the toothpick and add another top dot if you wanted to. Whatever you like to do. But that's it for today for me. Hope you liked it. See ya.